Hi everyone, Amy Kennedy here, ceramic artist from Melbourne, Australia. I was on one of my early morning writing calls this morning and the topic of accountability came up. I think it was Adrian that mentioned this in the chat. And I mentioned to the group a book by Gretchen Rubin, which is called The Four Tendencies. And in this book, she divides humanity up into 4 different sorts of personality. So yeah, it's pretty general. According to Gretchen Rubin, you are either a questioner, an upholder, a rebel, or an obliger. And these relate to how you will meet expectations in life. Apparently, most people are obligers, which means that you are more likely to meet outer expectations than inner expectations. You are more likely to do something if someone else is relying on you to do it or they've asked you to do it than you are yourself, even if you really want to do that thing. So it's really good to have this information and to be aware of it, because you can then use that knowledge for good instead of evil, and you can use reverse psychology on yourself. An example of this is the 2-week writing program that I'm currently doing for artists and makers. So I set this program up, to support artists and makers during this time, to offer a place where they can get connected within a group. It's very relaxed, easy. They can develop a writing practice, build it up, and hopefully it will become a good habit. But my sneaky side angle is also that I want to really cement and establish a good writing practice myself. So on these calls, I do the writing alongside all the participants. So I have set up a pretty powerful accountability situation here where I have 30 or so eyeballs looking at me through the screen every morning. I really have to turn up to that. I don't want to miss that. I don't want to let people down. I can't let people down. So if you sort of look at the flip side, if I hadn't set that up, if I want to develop my writing practice and I set my alarm and I'm on my own, I have to get out of bed at 7 o'clock in the morning and do my writing practice at 8 o'clock by myself. Knowing the history of my life, I know that probably is very unlikely that I would commit to that I have the inner strength to meet those expectations. It's very difficult, but the group situation, the accountability situation makes it really easy. I think in a way there's a sort of a softer side or a softer accountability type thing happening within the group. They're coming most days as much as they can. They're expecting to see the group there. They're building up their habit and they want to be there. So that sort of creates a nice accountability there too. If this is sort of resonating with you and you're thinking, oh yeah, I know this, I'm definitely an obliger, and you have something in your life that you really want to do, it's been nagging at you a bit, you really want to do it, it can be very, very beneficial to team up with another person or another group of people and help them pull you along. Especially at this time when motivation can be low, procrastination can set in, which is totally normal. How can you use people to your advantage to move you towards the thing that you do want to do, the step you want to take, or the thing that you want to develop? It can be very, very useful, I know from experience, to do this. So I hope that's some food for thought for you around that topic. I realize I am leaving questioners, upholders, and rebels out to dry. I'm not talking about you. I'm not helping you at all. So if you want to know more, you have to read Gretchen Rubin's book. But as most of you are obligers, I have to go with the masses here. So I hope that's useful for you, and I will see you soon.